Toyota is cooking up something extraordinary in their garage, and it's not just any ordinary vehicle. Picture this: a revolutionary hydrogen-powered car that could redefine the future of driving. You've probably heard about the Mirai, Toyota's innovative hydrogen-fueled vehicle that uses fuel cells to generate electricity. But get ready, because Toyota is taking things up a notch with something completely new: a hydrogen combustion engine. This groundbreaking technology could be a game-changer for the automotive industry. While many car manufacturers are racing towards an all-electric future, Toyota is carving out a unique path. And it's not just about standing out, it's about leading the charge towards a more sustainable future. So, buckle up as we explore Toyota's new hydrogen combustion engine, how it works, and what it means for the future of transportation. Our planet is in a bit of a pickle. And according to globalcitizen.org, the transportation industry is responsible for a staggering 15% of global carbon emissions. Traditional combustion engines have been major culprits in this pollution crisis. And while electric cars are gaining traction, they aren't the sole answer to our problems. Enter Toyota's innovative solution in their diversified approach to carbon neutrality: the hydrogen combustion engine. Toyota is cooking up something extraordinary in their garage, and it's not just any ordinary vehicle. Picture this: a revolutionary hydrogen-powered car that could redefine the future of driving. You've probably heard about the Mirai, Toyota's innovative hydrogen-fueled vehicle that uses fuel cells to generate electricity. But get ready, because Toyota is taking things up a notch with something completely new: a hydrogen combustion engine. This groundbreaking technology could be a game-changer for the automotive industry. While many car manufacturers are racing towards an all-electric future, Toyota is carving out a unique path. And it's not just about standing out, it's about leading the charge towards a more sustainable future. So, buckle up as we explore Toyota's new hydrogen combustion engine, how it works, and what it means for the future of transportation. Our planet is in a bit of a pickle. And according to globalcitizen.org, the transportation industry is responsible for a staggering 15% of global carbon emissions. Traditional combustion engines have been major culprits in this pollution crisis. And while electric cars are gaining traction, they aren't the sole answer to our problems. Enter Toyota's innovative solution in their diversified approach to carbon neutrality: the hydrogen combustion engine. Hydrogen, the most abundant element in the universe, boasts the highest specific energy density of any non-nuclear power source. It's exhaust-free, non-toxic, and can be produced from various sources, stored indefinitely, and transported with relative ease. Every year, millions of tons of hydrogen are produced and used safely across different sectors, powering buildings, electric cars, forklifts, ships, and trains. So, what's the big deal with hydrogen engines? For starters, they offer longer ranges and don't require recharging like electric cars. And the only byproduct coming out of the exhaust pipe? Water. That's right, zero harmful pollutants. Toyota's bold move to develop a hydrogen combustion engine isn't just about innovation. It's about paving the way for a cleaner, more efficient future. This technology could revolutionize the way we think about driving and environmental impact. So stay tuned, because the road ahead just got a lot more exciting. Now, you might be wondering how it all works. All hydrogen engines use a fuel cell, which converts hydrogen into electricity. It's like magic, but with science. And did you know that Toyota began cutting down on fossil fuel-powered vehicles back in 1997 when it first rolled out the Prius? They've been on the eco-friendly train for a while now. But they're not the only ones. Automakers all over the world are working to create environmentally friendly cars using solar energy, electrical energy, and hydrogen power. It's not just about saving the planet. It's about providing energy security, improving air quality, and minimizing environmental impact. And, once produced, hydrogen is also efficient and cost-effective to distribute. Most new vehicle hydrogen refueling stations create hydrogen on-site with electrolysis, using 100% renewable surplus energy. And the best part, These stations are containerized and only require water and power to operate. Power is supplied on green tariffs or, at some stations, is sourced directly from solar or wind on site. Toyota has now claimed to have created a new way of harnessing the power of hydrogen. Their engineering team recently showed off the Corolla Cross H2 concept, a new prototype car with a hydrogen combustion engine. That is where Toyota comes in. Well, Toyota believes that there is currently no single solution to reducing vehicle emissions or meeting customer transport needs. It's all about delivering the right vehicle to the right place at the right time. So, investments have to be made in all areas in order to meet immediate medium-term and long-term needs throughout the world. And that's where hydrogen comes in, forming an integral part of Toyota's Beyond Zero campaign. And they are planning to do it with their H2. You may be thinking, what is H2? Well, it's Toyota's fancy name for hydrogen-powered internal combustion engines, and it's looking like the future of automotive technology. So, how does this work? The GR Corolla H2 is equipped with a 1.6-liter turbocharged 3-cylinder engine, but with a twist, it runs on hydrogen. To make this happen, Toyota uses thick armored fuel tanks to store the highly flammable hydrogen technology, which they picked up from their FCEV, the Mirai. And, with just 5 kilograms of hydrogen, the car can be driven for up to 300 miles. And the only thing it emits is 50 liters of water. Talk about environmentally friendly. Now let's talk about the power. Toyota has also teamed up with Yamaha Motor to create a hydrogen-fueled V8 engine. That's right, a V8 that runs on hydrogen, and it produces 455 horsepower and 398 pound-feet of torque. But the real showstopper, the 8-into-1 top-mounted exhaust manifold that creates a unique high-frequency sound. And if that's not enough, hydrogen-powered cars also have a higher range and faster refueling times compared to electric vehicles. Only 90 seconds for the GR Yaris H2. Plus, it reduces the need for limited supply materials like lithium and nickel, which are critical to the manufacturing of EV batteries. The Corolla H2 is definitely something to keep an eye on. And with real-world testing already underway, it won't be long before we see these cars hitting the road. And when it does, forget everything you know about electric cars, because the Toyota hydrogen combustion engine has a lot of advantages over them. The biggest one being that it has a larger range and refueling is as fast as a drag race. Now, not only is this technology beneficial to drivers, but it's also environmentally friendly. You see, the Toyota hydrogen engine doesn't require nearly as much rare metal as lithium or nickel, which are critical to the manufacturing of EV batteries. And while it does have a battery, it's substantially smaller than an EV's battery. The Corolla Cross H2 concept car is now undergoing real-world evaluation and winter road condition testing in northern Japan. And with the Japanese government's high hopes for hydrogen, they plan to have 200,000 fuel cell-powered vehicles on the road by 2025 and 800,000 by 2030, with more refueling stations planned across the country. Now, let's talk about the sound. It not only sounds fantastic, but the exhaust bark is no different from a tuned gasoline-powered vehicle. And, with no fossil fuel to burn, Toyota's innovative hydrogen engine emits nearly no CO2. Sure, it does produce a certain number of noxious gases, but significantly less than a pure gasoline car. But what about safety, you may ask? Toyota's got that covered too. They've added stronger connecting rods, harder valves and valve seats, and fuel injectors that use gas instead of liquid. So you can ride with confidence, knowing that safety is a top priority. Now, let's get to the nitty-gritty. What are the benefits of this new technology? Well, let's start with the main drawback of electric cars: charging. We've all heard the horror stories, but with hydrogen, it's no big deal. Just like an ICE car, hydrogen takes 90 seconds to fill up. And although there aren't many outlets right now supplying it, they normally integrate well with traditional gas stations. Plus, the small battery in the GR Yaris H2 requires fewer raw materials like lithium or nickel, making it even more environmentally friendly.